Hello, I'm Father John Hynes. Very happy to welcome you today on Pentecost Sunday to St. Catherine of Siena Church here beside our baptismal font. This is where adults are confirmed on Pentecost, and if not before, baptized in this font, baptized. And we celebrate the coming of the Holy Spirit. But these three words, Pentecost, Confirmation, and Holy Spirit, are words which elude our understanding completely. Pentecost suggests Pentecostalism, that movement within the church which contains the gift of tongues for certain people. Most of us don't have that gift, and for some of us it's a little bit off-putting. It's mysterious. The Holy Spirit, unlike the Father and the Son, we do not image, we do not picture in human form. We think of the Spirit in the symbol of the dove, or of fire, or of wind, breath, or living water, running water. But the Spirit remains a little bit elusive to us. We are going to the Father, that's our destiny. We are accompanied in our journey by Jesus. We are part of his body. But we just know that the Holy Spirit somehow lives in us. And finally, confirmation. Of all the sacraments, it's least obvious in its effect. Most of the young people who are confirmed will not appear in church every Sunday from then on. The effect of confirmation grows slowly. So I'd like to talk just for a moment about the Holy Spirit under the symbol that we have here of water. It says in John 7, on the last day of the feast, Jesus cried, "Anyone who thirsts, let him come to me and drink. And from his breast will flow rivers of living water." And he spoke here of the Spirit, which those who believed in him would receive. But the Spirit had not yet been given, because Jesus had not yet been glorified. So in the water that flowed from the side of Jesus on the cross, we see a symbol of the living water that is the Holy Spirit. But notice what Jesus said, the one who believes in me, if he drinks from me, from his heart will flow the rivers of living water. In other words, the person who believes in Jesus and has received his Spirit will give forth Jesus' Spirit to others. So this is a sign of what the Holy Spirit means for us and of our confirmation, that we are to become sources of living water for others. And we can only do this if we are in Jesus. And we will have received the gift of wisdom, the Holy Spirit's gift, to understand the depth and the fullness and the purpose of all things. This only comes to us slowly as we live, as we learn to discern in the complicated areas of life what God's will is. And we learn to not only understand, but to sympathize, to empathize, to embrace the hearts of other people. And so the Holy Spirit's presence in us is a gift of our maturity. Maybe at 50 we start to get wise. So let's rejoice today in the gift of the Holy Spirit. Let's say it, it's better than he or she, it's more than that, is the living water in us which can flow out and bring Christ to others. So we are both religious and spiritual. Good to be with you. Have a wonderful Pentecost week.